Hello and welcome to Tangle In-Sync series. My name is Aishwarya Darbha. I am a certified Zentangle teacher. I live in Pune, India, and these are my Zentangle lessons for you. So you can take your pen, paper, and a pencil with a 3.5-inch cardstock for this Zentangle art. So for this session, I'm using my gold gilded Zentangle. So this is a part of the lesson plan that I'm coming up in October, and I'll be putting up about this session over the weekend. So you can look into that, and possibly on Sunday. So that is it, and you can use any of your plain cardstock. So for this session, I'm not going to use any string or anything. I'm just going to start off. So I started with an orb here, and I just put some bracket like thing from like each side. I just kept rotating my tile, and thereafter I just start with the pen aurang. So as you see that I'm aurang it as slowly as possible, and just around that gilded, thinking that this gold leaf thing is just standing out, and behind that there are some beautiful pattern that is just creating. So it's like really very nice and a fun thing to go on. So I'm thinking how to go about with the Tangle Trelina over here. So I turn my tile and I start again with the same movement of hand. Take my pen, start from my left to the right. So this gives this beautiful rhythm of lines that is really like very energetic and calming as well. As if you have seen my earlier videos, I am very fond of lines and repeated patterns. So that puts me very quickly into the Zen mode of Zentangle. So, and I don't consider that each of my line come perfectly. Sometimes they can come wobbly or thin and bigger, thick it can be. So, but I just allow it because that's the character and that's the way I want to play with my pen. And it's very fun to allow the pen to touch to the paper. So Trelina is a very fun-loving, I would say it's a blossom tangle because since it has a center and a radial thing. So yeah, it is a radial and a blossom tangle, and you can embellish it if you want in between, or you can just create the lines. And if you see carefully, I'm slightly turning my tile as I reach to the end and take to the other side, so that I create this kind of a tail like thing. It starts from the larger to the smaller point. And as this tile, we are not planning any string, so I'm just thinking of creating some more of Trelinas, one behind the other, and I think that would look beautiful. You can go about watching me here as I just do this Trelina. So as you can watch me, I'm doing my third Trelina here, and that gold leaf is like really standing out. I was thinking how this would turn out, but it is like really beautiful. And I enjoy these kinds of little enhancers onto the tile. Like if you are thinking about gifting these kind of hand artworks, you can just put some gold over there and add some flowers, leaves, or anything, and you can even do some water paints, colors, watercolors, or some pencil colors around the gold leaf and to make it look beautiful. So that's what I'm slowly like preparing myself and planning out this advance in class. So if you guys are really interested to know more about it, you can DM me on Instagram or you can contact me through Facebook page. You can even email me at cctash@Tangle and Inspire. So I'll keep all my details on the description so you can watch, you can like contact me from there. So that would be fun. And so now the second tangle that I'm adding over here is called Amun. Amun is a very lovely border tangle. It has that kind of a very dark and nice contrast, and you can watch me how I just go about with a V-like shape, you know. So you can do it as a border, like I've shown here, or else you can fill the whole tile with almond, and that would also look very beautiful and very nice. So that's the fun of having playing with the different kind of tangles, and I'm really hoping this style gives you that fun and calmness and peace that you're looking. I was so much at peace over here, like I couldn't even talk, and that's the reason I'm putting my voice over, recording over the tile. But of course, you're watching me doing in a real time in my own speed, so you're not really missing out anything. So the whole tangle starts appearing very different once you start adding that cloud-like shape, like a sea-like shape that keeps covering. And even when I'm reaching the end, I'm not really thinking if it's going to come out as perfectly. No, just that I just carry on with that space and play along. I really love the Trelina over here. I can see like it's really puffed out and yeah, like very comfy tangle, very beautiful. I may want to play again with this beautiful tangle. Instead of you can create instead of four radials in Trelina, you can even create a few more, like five or six, and make it into like a flower like shape. Like it's up to you, it's up to your intuitive spirit that you listen to while you do your Zentangle. Or if you don't want to listen to your intuitive spirit, you just want to have some relaxation time that you have come, like it's your end of the day from your uh, daily course or jobs, so just want to have some relaxation, I think that's also fine. So now as you see, I created some petals like shape. I won't say it is petals, it is more like a lotus thing. So it has a very pointy ends toward each other. Let me just zoom it for you over here. So as you see here, I'm creating this pointy like shape. Um, so it's just starting from one center and folding it out, and then filling the gap with ink. Like really, that contrast is giving such beauty. And you should really wait and see how the whole tile looks. I mean, with that border and Trelina inside. So it's really beautiful. And watch me as I draw. So as you see, I have finished drawing the Tangle Amun on the tree, like a border. It almost looks like a doorway to some beautiful place. Uh, that's how I am feeling, because the Trelina is standing out and Amun is covering the whole place, and it's really beautiful. So since I have some more um, no empty space, you can keep it empty, but I just thought I'll just fill it with some different pattern. It's like an amoeba like shape, because it just has to fit in. So it's a tangle called Amaze. So Amaze is like you create, it's more like an emingle tangle, but emingle is very much like in box shape, whereas Amaze tangle can just no, like it can just get into anywhere in between your tile. So it's such a lovely filler pattern. And just wait here. You can see that no, that Amaze and Trelina are just mingling and talking to each other. But yeah, we'll work it out, you know. So yeah, let them have some company with each other over here. It's always fun drawing lines very close to each other. Um, uh, at times, I'm sure it doesn't come out like this in first few goes. As you're tangling along like about 5 to 10 tiles, you can get the hang of that beauty. So as you watch me tangling this Amaze, and I just want to let you know of my upcoming Zentangle workshop. That is on 12th September, that is tomorrow, and on 16th September as well as 27th of September. This workshop will be for 3 hours and will be taken on a Zoom app, and it will be a beginner's course where you can just start off with Zentangle Art, and I'll be teaching you various techniques, tips, and everything, and so that you can be like, you know, efficiently create your own Zentangle art. So, I mean, if you're interested, let me know, and you can contact me, as I said on previously on Instagram and Facebook. So that was a little announcement I wanted to give. So so now I take my pencil and start adding shading. So very lightly and slowly, I'm just adding a little bit of shading on this, like on the line, on the crevices, you can see, um, just to give that, you know, that beauty to that weightage to the Trelina in the center. So, so you can see that's like dimension playing around. So you can see that I'm turning my tile continuously here and there as I add. And I add pencils very close to the line, so that there is no gap in between. And I'm remembering the cushions we have at home on like on the sofa or on the bedside. So I think this tangle quite looks like that. So now I'm adding a little bit of shading over the other side as well, uh, just where the lines are meeting one on the above of the other. So that enhances the puffiness of Trelina. Keep your pencils very pointy and sharp as you add the shading, to give that a nice even look. So after adding the pencil lines, I'm just using my Tortillon to slightly smoothen the shading. So if you don't have a tortillon, you can even use a Q-tip uh, to give this kind of look. All the materials that are mentioned that I'm using here are available on my shop. So if you are in India and you want to look out for Zentangle class materials, you can contact me. So once again, I'm adding a little bit of light details over the Trelina and to give that defining look. So now I start adding, press down my pencil and start adding the shading on the Amaze. So just to make it look as though the Trelina is floating and Amaze is somewhere down. I have many advanced and upcoming classes that I'm preparing and I'm almost done with it. So you can like dive into the new lessons of Zentangle. If you have done with the beginner's course, you can contact me to learn more deeper. We'll learn about 3D shading and we'll learn about various ways to add the fun to the Zentangle. So after I have done that, I just felt maybe I can add more graphite. So this is an optional to you. If you enjoy this kind of look, you can add or else you can just keep it. So I'm just reverting back again. So now I start adding shading on the Amun. So as you see, I'm just putting a little bit of graphite on the top of this tangle and then a little bit uh, in the center where all the lines are meeting. Uh, just lightly to just give that fun look. So here's my completed tile. Uh, so I'm really very happy the way it has come out, and I'm just signing my name, and then on the back I'm writing the tangles that I used in this tile. so that if I want, I can repeat these tangles on my other tiles as well. So thank you so much for joining me on this session of Tangle and InSync, and we'll keep in touch like this again, and I'll try to come with another new lesson for you on coming Monday, not Friday. So have a good weekend, have fun, and spend time with your family. And thanks a lot. Have a great day. Bye bye.